Internet's working great. For anyone who was thinking that maybe the internet wasn't working great, allow me to just go ahead and assure you. I don't know why we're still talking about it, because the internet's working great. You know. Great. Probably going to be a pretty short sesh this time, because you can tell I sound I sound amazing. And I have to do some commentary this evening. But
Jane versus Morgul.
wait, this isn't the right deck list. Yeah, okay, here we go. What are we playing against? Shaman. That's right, I was gonna take the Astromancers out of this deck. Look, everything's been going exactly according to plan. Gosh, I wonder if I want to keep no. I was gonna take out the Astromancers, put in another Arcanosaur, and
we have turned our curse into our strength.
Take out the Astromancers, put in Arcanosaur. Oh, and the Lich King.
Hello.
I was gonna say, oh my gosh, it's not even Shaman, but it is even Shaman. It's not even Shaman. It's not even Shaman.
The calm before the storm.
Rock and roll point. Well, darn. I wanted to just throw down Archmage, but I guess I can't do that. Attack ping sure doesn't feel great.
What to do? What to do?
I guess this is fine though, because next turn we can Flame Elemental, and then the turn after that ping or whatever. But then turn 4, our Tolvir Stone Shaper can run on the board. Or our other Tolvir Stone Shaper, that can also just Wongo right on the board. Do we throw out the Archmage anyway? Even Shaman probably tops out at like Hagatha the Witch, Alakir, stuff like that. So we might need some value off Archmage. In which case I'll just take this ping. Pass. Man, I've been watching speed runs. Yeah, so the Awesome Games Done Quick charity stream, I think, just ended a couple days ago. And it's one of the games that they're speed. Oh, give me a break. What? Oh, that's an interesting trade. Why would you do that? I'm pretty sure that's wrong. I'm pretty sure that's supposed to hit me in the face. Maybe not though, since we have the ping. But Tolvir Stone Shaper 360 Windmill Slam right on the board. And then we have Ziliax on 5. On 6 we have, actually, well, we'll see how this next turn goes. Chances are we're going to Ziliax next turn, but if we don't need to, we could try to Arugal, try to sneak the Arugal out there and start double drawing to try to get this Mountain Giant out. That'd be sweet. Oh, I haven't ended my turn yet. Thought we had a 0 mana card. Now, see, now this Shaman thinks we have a 0 mana card in our hand. Mind games. Wait a minute. Elemental Synergy. That's my thing. So we can this and ping and Arugal all this turn, which would allow us to ping this off. This can just attack here and kill that. What are we playing into? He can't have... a Corpse Taker, I guess, would be a problem. But we still have Ziliax. It's not like we discard our Ziliax. I really want to get that Archmage down. Start doing cool Archmage stuff.
Welcome to the show. I did this.
It's like this is one of those cards that you have to deal with. And so forcing his hand is just something I'm kind of feeling right now. Oh, that's right. Merc Sparky. What? Okay, so this trade seems really good. Where do we throw Ziliax? This is a 2/3, right? Yeah, so it doesn't. I guess it doesn't matter.
What to do?
Unity, precision, perfection. Heating up. Primitive. Quake before the earth.
And then we're gonna get hit by Baited Arrow. Lol. 7. Well, I guess we want to throw down.
Empires.
Yo, thought you were talking while other people played today. I am, but not till much later. That'll be around probably 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. Also, great to see you. How you doing, man? I need to figure out how I can host that. I think that's... let me see here. Better fix that voice. Great to see you too. Doing good? Good. I always drink really hot honey and lemon water. So soothing. Oh, that does sound good. I've been eating, I mean, I think we talked about this yesterday. I've just been eating honey out of a spoon. You know, just like... I think I'm gonna pass. I don't know if I have to get this value now. Because what I'd like to do is for him to attack into Ziliax and then I can throw my Pyros in there. Is there any way he can punish me for it? Because if I throw this in there, then he gets to kill this and Ziliax. I don't know if he has something that he can throw down on 6. The problem is our card economy is quite poor right now. Probably, you know, in part because I threw away our Archmage Aragorn. Now that I'm thinking about it, we probably...
This curse has become our
Okay, that's good.
friend.
Okay. Yeah, so this is what we were talking about. Oh, but it heals for 1 because of this jerk. Okay. That's alright. We still have this, so okay, so it ends up getting both of them anyway. Or does it? So we could Fire Plume's Phoenix. Actually, we probably want to Fire Plume's Phoenix this and make this trade if we can. And we can. Wait, where does our hero power go? We can do this. We can do this. That way we can still use our Pyros.
Quake before the earth!
We really need to hit our Book of Specters. Yeah, so this is another reason I probably needed to save our Archmage. Oh, there's Book of Specters. Okay, let's do that. Oh, we got Frostlich Jaina. That is so good. And we can throw down Pyros while we have a chance. Oh, what am I saying? We can throw down Mountain Giant. Go ahead and get our Mountain Giant down. We can become Frostlich Jaina next turn, and then at least it's superhero versus superhero. We can still... We have some other high-value plays we can do, though. Like, we have our Jonalai, Zola, Jonalai combo we can do. You know, everything that we can... Everything that we Blaze Caller is good. Oh, there's a Hex. Oh, this came down without the Divine Shield and all that business. This Blaze Caller is just so clean. Right, just blows this up. And then we can keep going.
What to do?
I just realized that you only mirror your video when you have video on the left side, so that you're facing the action. Hashtag quality. Not sure if that's just standard etiquette, but I noticed it and I liked it. It was for you. That's just... it is intentional. And so I always try to have it so that I'm looking at what everyone else is looking at. So it's like we're sitting next to each other having a good time. Also, you'll see TV shows. I'm gonna become Frostlich Jaina. It's just too good. This will delay our Blaze Caller by like 2 turns, but being Frostlich Jaina is so much better than not being Frostlich Jaina. And then she can't hex stuff anymore because we'll turn it into water elementals. Like our frog, we can just turn it into a water elemental, and it's still good. You'll notice in TV shows, you know, people are usually looking towards the long side of the frame. So like in this setup, I'm looking towards the long side of the frame. There are a couple of scenarios where movies or TV shows might have their characters looking into the short side. Right, like this. So I gotta be looking into the short side of the frame. And that is usually because they want you to feel uncomfortable. And so it's just sort of a way. It's a way, yeah, it's really interesting. And so in TV shows, I'm trying to think of one. Oh my gosh, this is a super old example, but there was an episode of, for those, it's, oh gosh, Nip Tuck had a scene that I remember quite vividly. I'm gonna play this Glacial Shard so that we have our synergies online next turn. I know this is a waste, because we might get volcanoed or whatever, but I want our Blaze Callers to be live. There's an episode of Nip Tuck where the person was looking into the short side of the frame for a long time. It was like I want to say it was like a 15-second shot, just continuous. And he was like, she's like walking backwards, something intense had just happened, and so I was like, okay, she's looking into the short side because we're supposed to feel uncomfortable because something like sad and intense just happened. She's sort of walking backwards, and it's really uncomfortable. And then from the long side, like so from basically the direction she's not looking, she gets hit by a bus, right? And that whole thing was really effective because like your brain, like your eyes want there to be stuff in that negative space where nothing was happening, and then they filled it with a bus, and the bus ran her over. It was nuts. Yeah. It's what are we doing? We're playing Hearthstone. Let's play. Wow, we actually can't make a water elemental. You need to have one of your faces in each corner facing out. Maximum discomfort. Yeah, if I ever play like Amnesia, The Dark Descent, or like Five Nights at Freddy's or something, well, you know, one of the games where the whole game is just watching me be scared. Oh, that's what I'll do. I'll have me facing the short side every time.
The time is now.
Lands consume you.
What's been an interesting thing to notice is a lot of the folks, you know, because I've worked with interns and stuff just out of school, and what's been interesting to see is the change of how willing people are to do that, though, to like have people look into the short side for no particular reason. And so I'm interested to see over time if that starts to become more and more common. What did I play last time? Blaze Caller. Huh, well, we can summon Ragnaros, but we don't have our Jonalai. Alright, I'm just gonna Blaze Caller and clear this, I guess. It just seems kind of weak.
Lands consume you.
Now I'm going to start noticing this. I feel like going to film school makes you never able to relax while watching movies. There's too much to notice. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff that once you see it, you can't ever not notice it. I will say though, Cheeky Ankle Biter? Is that a real card? Wow, she got a Frostmourne. Okay. That's not great for us, because she's going to get a bunch of... Like, the Blaze Caller is good, and actually going to be kind of tough for us to handle. We'll definitely make a Water Elemental. If we can just keep her frozen, she can't ever swing it. We can also... Like, I don't want to give her a Pyros. I don't want to get her a Ragnaros either. If I throw down Jonalai without having Zola, then that means that she can Sword Smash Jonalai. Oh, but she won't get Ragnaros, though. I think we can just summon Ragnaros. She might have another Hex, which would be bad.
Spirit of the flame.
Time is now.
I shouldn't have played this Flame Elemental, because it's making our Astromancer work worse. But also, after this game, I'm going to take Astromancer out of the deck. Put in a second Arcanosaur and put in the Lich King. So if she hexes, then we get a Water Elemental. If she attacks anything, we hit her with the Water Elemental, and then she's frozen, and she can't ever actually she can't break her Frostmourne and get all of her creatures out of it. We are at 35 life. We still have another Mountain Giant. We are running low on threats though, and our hand size is not going to get to the point where Astromancer is really going to land. There's that Hex we were talking about. You're going to hit this with your sword, or you're going to Volcano. Oh, John Alive. That's bad. That's, oh, Zola, damn it. I can't believe I may have just thrown this game. It's okay, we're gonna Mountain Giant, and then we're gonna Zola the Mountain Giant.
Winners moves empires.
So I went to school for production and stuff, and have made films and YouTube videos and whatever. But it actually didn't make watching movies. It didn't really ruin watching movies as much as I kind of expected it to. It really just makes it more fun to watch movies like the second time and the third time and the fourth time. Sort of allows you to watch a movie. You're free or joke. What is this gonna be? Actually, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna Zola Pyros, I think.
I must decide.
So it'll be 2 more 6/6s and 2 more 10/10s. Well, and we get a water element. That's all that matters, is that we keep getting the ooze right after Frostmourne is done being hungry. Yeah, no kidding. The draw order has not really been how I would have preferred it to go thus far. I think I'm still going to drop the Mountain Giant. So then we can either Zola another Mountain Giant, or we can still do the Pyros Zola. Like swatting insects. Man, if we lose this game, then I'll stop talking so you don't have to keep talking. No, you're fine, dude. That's the biggest problem that I'm having, is that I love talking to you guys. And that my body's like, oh no, you don't get to do that anymore. I'm like, screw you, I'll do whatever I want. What even is this game? Such a sweetie. You know it, baby. But yeah, what I started to notice, especially over the course of like Hades yesterday, is like it's almost like the playing of the game is secondary. I enjoy playing Hearthstone. We're obviously making a lot of progress. I'm going to be commentating Hearthstone. But I almost wonder if maybe on maybe Thursdays or Fridays, I don't know exactly, maybe Fridays, I just play a game that doesn't require so much focus. She just Mojo Master Z-Heat us. You know what? It's fine.
Time melts away.
We're almost to fatigue. The draw power of Book of Specters is just amazing. Between 2 Books of Specters and 2 Bonfire Elementals, we're just drawing out of our minds. What you gonna do for 4 mana, kid? Like, you're overloaded from your Feral Spirits. All your Feral Spirits are dead. You have 4 mana to play cards with. I think she's got, what, like 2 Shaman spells? 2 random Shaman spells? Unless those are like Platinum Angel. Why would that ever be your attack? One thing I have seen streamers that get huge say they love talking to folks, but when you get too big, it's impossible to chat because there's too many comments. Yeah. Oh, that's interesting. I still get an elemental, kid. Oh my gosh. You gonna zap your own ankle biter?
I'm almost out of cards.
Alright, so we can't play Bonfire Elemental for draw. Do I play a card this turn? We have 7 cards in our hand. If I don't play anything, we draw to 8. And then our Astromancer will hit for 7, and then hit for 6. If I play a card, it hits for 6, and then it hits for 5. Okay, so on 8 mana, we can Astromancer. On 9 mana, we can Pyros Zola. And then on 10 mana, Astromancer again, I think. Also, I don't want to play a Tar Creeper because it'll mean we still can't play our Bonfire Elemental. Earth Ignite, get out of here, dude.
I'm out of cards.
My calculations are flawless. Who wants to play?
Because they started streaming and enjoyed it so much when they could have conversations with people. Now they just feel bad all the time because they can't have a one-on-one discussion with someone they've had in their chat since the beginning. Oh. Huh. The cost. The price of success.
You will miss time.
I can't. I was starting to get nervous in this game. I thought we pretty much had it under control, obviously, 2 or 3 times. Even Shaman, it's got legs.